YouTubers, I want to welcome you to another edition of Bargain Bin Gear. And this video is very different than any other that I've done thus far. And basically I've finally done it. And what I'm talking about is, well, I needed more space in my studio room, you know, kind of living room, studio room. Because I had all these amps and things, you know, to the point where they were hard to use, hard to get to, hard to turn on, and so on. And part of that was this ratty couch. Okay, and let me show you something. And it's a small side couch, you know. We're about 2 people. And it was supposed to be a leather couch. However, take a look at this. Looks like a skin. It looks like a reptile shed its skin. Okay, and this is what's supposed to be the leather couch. Well, it started peeling, and I ended up with this all over the floor, and the couch looked terrible by that time. I kept it as long as I could, you know, but one, it was taking up so much space, and, you know, I had this crud all over the place. So I finally moved it out. And I'll tell you, it wasn't easy. I mean, basically I had to put it on its end, move a bunch of amplifiers to get it out the door. Anyway, let me show you. So there we go. This is what I'm left with. A lot of space, right? I'm going to move this stuff, clean up all this, see that? Most of that is the leather couch stuff, and whatever was under the couch and so on. We got a little PB Classic 30 here. Now, so this is going to make a lot of room for amps, which is great. In fact, here, let me see if I can move this out. It's on wheels, so I should be able to. Okay, for example, right here I've got a 4x12 and a 2x12 stereo chorus, and look at this. There's some more, right, from that couch. Man, that should be illegal, really, to sell it as a leather couch when it's a sprayed on leather. Biggest scam in the industry. Look at that. That's pitiful. Anyway, so now, there we go. Boy, oh boy. Alright, so anyway, let's look at that focus. There's a PB stereo chorus 212. I usually use that when I'm playing acoustic guitars with an electric pickup, right? There's a big old 412 cabinet, right? Which supposedly has vintage 30s in it, but if you ask me, I don't think that's true. I've never actually checked, so who knows? I don't know, it sounds good though. Alright, so the fact that I'll have space for this is very nice. Now here's the deal. Back here, I've got 5 of these little CD, VHS tape things, right? Which is fine and all, but it takes up a lot of space, and the fact is, well, I just never use these darn things anymore. You know, this is old school. So I'm thinking of just boxing them up and getting rid of this. Right? It'll gain me a whole bunch of space, which I need. You know, for this kind of stuff. I've got 3 different amps and Marshall 2x12. So anyway, get rid of all that. And that'd be very nice. Because to be quite honest, by the time I add my amps and things, I can't get back there anyway, you know. So that's no help at all. So I'm thinking of doing that. And then, over here I gotta move all this stuff, clean that up, you know. And I might get rid of that shelf. Maybe. We'll see. And that thing's gotta go. It's just kind of decorative thing. Maybe I'll drop that off at Goodwill. You know. I don't know. It was supposed to match the carpet and things. But hell, you can't even see the carpet. With all the amps and things. And quite frankly, I've got 2 movie posters I want to put up here. One with my Jaws poster. And over here I'm going to have the Omen original poster. Wow. From 1977. And then the other one is, oh hell, what is it called? 20, it's about living in the future. Logan's Run, of course. Yes, that's right. Logan's Run, definitely a classic film. So I'd like to get those up, you know. Anyway, I think this will make a huge difference. You know, I was quite stunned by the amount of space I gained, you know, from removing that couch. So now I'm gonna clean it up and we'll see, hopefully, a before and after picture. So this is kind of the in-between. Alright, just wanted to show you that. Okay, so the idea is this. With this new space, I'm setting up amps across the room, and then when I want to play, I just walk around the room, turn on the amps that I want to play, turn on my effects and crossover and bass amp and things. And there you go. It's Okay, so those were, for example, 2 deluxe reverbs in stereo, so one on the left side of the room and one on the right. And by the way, I finally found a stand for this earth guitar, which is very nice because a normal stand wouldn't work because of the shape of the guitar. But get this out of here. There's the stand. It's made by SHS. Little portable jobby. There we go. I can set that down here. Then there we go. So that's the mic stand. Alright. So now that I've gotten rid of the couch on the right side, I'll show you where I'm at with that. It's not quite done yet, but I'll give you an idea. Okay, so now instead of the couch, it's starting to come together. Starting over here behind the Marshall 2x12 vertical cabinet, there's the Fender Deluxe Reverb, which is on the floor right now. I might put it on a stand, I'm not sure. Depends how it sounds. Then here we've got a big old Black Star HT Club 40 combo amp, which is surprisingly a decent amp. Above that, the Bugera V22 amp. And then over here for right now, we've got an orange PPC 112 and a Meza Mark 25 head. And then back here we got a PV Classic 30. Now, here's the thing. Over here, if you look closely, I got a big old 4x12 and a PV Stereo Chorus 212. You know, and I made that this amp grill myself out of a old empty PA cabinet grill, and it just happened to fit perfectly, so it works out really well. And I use the Stereo Chorus 212 when I'm playing acoustic electric guitar, really, so I don't use it all that often. Anyway, so for right now, that's where we're at. However, I ran into some difficulty because this is on wheels right here, this 2x12 and the 4x12. Right, the 4x12 has wheels, so it can be rolled around. So what I want to do is kind of put it in storage, and then when I want to use it, I can just wheel it out. Right? The problem with that is, well, it used to be here. Okay? And so over here I've got some cabinets and things. But what I wanted to show you was this. See these 3 things that hold DVDs and things against the wall? Right? That's kind of where I want to put the 4x12 and the 2x12 and roll it out when I need to. So I'm thinking of moving these, getting rid of them maybe. And well, there's 2 more. So I've already moved 2 out to make space for the amps. And yeah, the nice thing about the amps is that they're plugged in, and just to use them I just gotta turn them on. You can see there. So these are ready to go. Alright, so this is a work in progress, but my goodness, what a difference. Now, there was an anticipated bonus was an unanticipated bonus in moving this couch, right? All of a sudden the room sounds much bigger, and maybe it's just the separation between the amps is larger. But it really feels like you're, you know, when you're playing in stereo and things, it feels like you're playing kind of a small stage, you know? So that's a good thing. Not quite done with it yet, though. And I was surprised at how long it took to decide which amps to put where and set them up, you know, so that they're correct settings and so that they sound good, and I can just go around and turn them on, you know, not have one be much louder than the other, that kind of thing. Now here's something else, the Fender Deluxe Reverb, right? And I remember one was serviced recently. In any case, the knobs on the Fender Deluxe Reverb are so soft as far as twisting them around. If you walk by them, you can change the settings, right? Which is really surprising because the knobs are so soft. Alright, so that's where I'm at now. The couch is gone, and I'm thinking of taking those storage units out. There's still a few more things to do, but it's getting there, slowly but surely. We'll figure it out here. Alright, so this is part 1. We'll have a part 2, which hopefully will be the completion of this project. And so far, no regrets. I mean, it's really great to have the amp set up there and ready to go, you know. And I was really quite surprised when I used 2 in stereo that the space, you know, makes the amp sound really big. Very good. Alright, very good. See you next time. I'll get back to finishing up this project and we'll do a part 2. Alright, very good. See you next time. Bye.